Ninja Gaiden was a game released in 1989 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. There is an arcade version, but it's completely different, so I'll review these games separately. Anyway, you play as Ryu as you try to avenge your father as he was killed in a duel, but later in the game, you discover he didn't die. The game is a mix between beat-em-ups and platformers. You have lots of moves in this game, but I'll get more in depth later. Anyway, let's get on to the main parts of a game. Firstly, the graphics. The graphics are honestly good. They have lots of detail, so it takes more time to become outdated, and the cutscenes are amazing. Yes, this game had cutscenes. This was one of the first games on home consoles to have cutscenes. These are different from cutscenes seen in another game. Let's take Final Fantasy VII for example. Final Fantasy VII's cutscenes are pre-rendered full-motion videos which have been placed on a disc, while Ninja Gaiden's cutscenes are sprites moving to simulate a cutscene. While not really as great as full-motion video, these cutscenes are still amazing. Now, it's time we landed on the topic of gameplay. The gameplay is amazing. I like the mix between beat-em-ups and platformers in this game. It honestly feels really nice to have some more unique gameplay. You could argue that platformers were everywhere on the NES, but then, you also saw lots of adventure games and lots of sports games, and lots of racing games. The point I'm trying to give is that the NES's library was very consistent. Even in Japan, you got a boatload of role-playing games, as if there were no other genres. Overall, this game would deserve to get a 9 out of 10. I honestly think this may be in my top 10 favorite games. It's honestly really amazing. One of the best games I have ever played. Thank you all for watching, and I have a game in mind for next week, so there might not be a poll for the game this week. Goodbye everyone, and I'll see you all next week.